My name is Gurmeet Singh and I'm the owner of this property. We grow pears, apples, and about 60% of our apples, 70%, about 30% of pears. When I do something, I always make sure everything is should be right. We use the machinery, just make sure all the moving part is covered, like a PTOs and the tractors, put the seat belt, and whatever we need to do, we doing. Because in these days, some accident happen, and when you know it's a sad story, and especially this quad bike. This is the most dangerous machinery in the farm, because they've gone too fast, very quickly, and most of the orchard is a dirt tracks, and they slip pretty easy, and to make sure, to teach the guy who never ride, never drive, should be careful. And I'm just not giving my quad bike to anybody, because even to my kids, said no, and that's I think is the biggest dangerous vehicle in the farm. If they work on the ground, then we show them how to operate, and just watch them most of the time, and try to climatize the situation for first day or second day, and once we see they are all right, ready to go, they can handle, then we keep going, then we keep peace of mind in it. I use myself most of the time, all the spray, and my son, they got all the chemical certificates, to understand what's the harmful chemicals can do. We got a special lockup shed, and nobody enters there, because we always, most of the time, we lock it up. When we're mixing, we put the gloves, we put the safety, all the safety equipment. But because in these tractors is pretty safe, when we spray, we jump into the cabin.